So these stones are all, you can see, quite a similar size. They're all collected from mostly southern England. One of them's from further up north. Most of them are flint. You've got one that's granite, and one that's another material that I collected near Silbury Hill that I'm not sure what material it is. But all of these stones have a face on the bottom right, and I want to show you how when you use them for shadow casting they create a similar character, kind of like a shadow puppet. And for a lot of them you rock them and the character can talk. So this is like the first one. It's got the sort of large pointy hat, bit of a pointy hook nose, and you rock it and you can see he talks. This next one, it isn't flint. This is a different material. I collected this from Silbury Hill, but again, same character with the large hat. You rock it and you get the kind of sense that it's talking. And this next one, this is flint again, from the same Neolithic flint mine as the first one I showed. It's quite a caricature, this one, with the big, really sort of big mouth, with the kind of hook nose. Some of them, they can be quite difficult to position, and you kind of have to learn each stone. But again, same character with the kind of hook nose. This one's quite a pointy chin, still with the big hat, and rocking it, you can get the lips on this one. They're quite defined when it gets going. That kind of draws you to the face and lets you know the face you're supposed to be looking at, I think. This one, the hat kind of points up directly upward a bit more, but we've got this really hook nose, and to get him to speak you have to actually twist the stone sort of backwards, or twist it rather than rock it. So there are slight variations obviously with all of them, but they're variations, they seem on kind of the same or similar character. This is the granite one from further up north, North England, but once you get the kind of grip right on him, it's the same character with the long pointy hat, the kind of hook nose. The lips on this one are very slight, but they are there, and he's got a bit more of a sort of drooly jawline, this one, but I still feel it's the same character. And again, this is another flint one from the south. When you get the kind of angle right, the features are less defined on this one, but it's still there with the large hat, hook nose, and we can just about get him talking. And you do get a bit more variation. In some cases it might even be these are different characters still kind of in the same size range. This one sort of seems a bit younger, and the nose is more rounded, but we still get the clear talking, some kind of headwear. So it's possible a different character but for the same kind of hand, if you think of them in terms of puppets and puppeteers. Again, this one, we don't sort of get the high hat, and there's kind of even seems to be perhaps a beard, and we kind of get the lips, but it's difficult to make the lips sort of come together, so he doesn't talk quite as well. This one kind of with the hat more sort of pointing directly upwards, a bit similar to one of the others we saw, and I believe this is the same character as the kind of ones from the beginning for sure that I was showing. And again, I think, yeah, a variation of that same character from the beginning. The hat here is sort of lower, more square, but I still think it's the same character, a variation of the same character. And yeah, again here the hat sort of seems smaller, sort of sitting on the head more, pointing directly upwards. A bit more difficult to get that one, sort of the separate lips talking, but still think the same character. This one, kind of left to the end, it's quite different to all the others, and the sort of character almost looks a bit younger. The hat's much smaller and sitting more on the head again as well. But that's kind of some of the characters and the variation for the shadow casting of these stones. And actually with all of these stones, they all have different characters that you, when you twist it and hold in different positions, you can get different characters, and a lot of them seem like the alternative characters will be in roughly the same place, so you're kind of doing a roughly similar twist to get the other characters. I could have gone into showing all of that, but it would be quite a long video, and I'll probably be showing that kind of the variation and morphing between different characters perhaps in another following video. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed